It was 60 years ago. That was when Godzilla first appeared. A 50-meter-tall kaiju that laid ruin to a city center. Godzilla may not have been fast on his feet, but the threat he posed to mankind was undeniable. We know that Godzilla's claws and his powerful tail constitute his primary means of attack. We also have it on record that he used his oversized upper body to charge at his target. He also lets loose atomic breath, a blast attack from his mouth which can turn a town into a sea of fire in seconds. This is all the biological data we currently have on record, but we know very little about how or why he possesses such unimaginable powers. At the time, Godzilla returned to the sea at the dear cost of Professor Serizawa's life. So many paid the ultimate sacrifice. As a result of our studies, we discovered the very essence of Godzilla's life force energy. Our civilization would fall apart within a very short span of time. The second is G-Force. If the worst should happen and Godzilla or anything of equal threat to mankind should ever appear again, G-Force is there to remove the threat. And that's where you come in, ma'am.
Response unit created to handle disasters. If you learn anything, you'll contact me immediately, correct? So now, after 60 years, there are signs that Godzilla has returned.
I'll give you the short explanation, ma'am. Should Godzilla ever appear again, we will need you and the cabinet to set the disaster level. We at G-Force will then respond accordingly.
So I'm ultimately responsible for our strategy to Godzilla. I will not hesitate to act, soldier, although it may very well cost me my political career.
We're picking up a strong signal. It's heading to the surface. Is this Godzilla? We cannot determine whether it is the same Godzilla as in our records. What does Godzilla want? Oh no, not the generator.
It must be the G-energy generator. It's the only explanation as to why he chose to come ashore in this area. We discovered G-energy because of him, but it turns out the stuff is his favorite meal.
Maybe Godzilla holds a grudge. After all, the reason he was born in the first place was... forgive me. I spoke out of turn.
It's fine. We need to consider all lines of thinking here. We are going to disaster level 1. We must protect our country.
Moving to commence level 1 response, ma'am. Godzilla has reached the data collection point. Squad's area. We can switch to the video feed at the data collection point. 4th Squad, begin your assault. Godzilla is approaching the generator. Defensive measures are operating at optimum levels. 3rd Squad, begin your assault. The generator is losing power. It'll be destroyed if we don't do something. Destroyed. The generator's power levels have hit 0. Godzilla is far larger than when he came ashore, ma'am. It must be the purity of the matter he absorbed. It's accelerating his growth. You were right. He came ashore in search of food.
Incredible. But I doubt it'll be enough to satisfy 60 years of hibernation.
I wish we knew what Godzilla was thinking right now. Do you think he will search for another food source?
And I have to worry about the people's doubts. I hope they don't call for my head. There's no one else in politics who's equipped to handle such difficult decisions.
Where is Godzilla heading?
Our target is a fellow inhabitant of Earth. Compassion is key.
Godzilla has entered the area. He's going after the generator.
Give him some food to chow on and he'll leave us be. He's no different from the family dog. Godzilla has reached Zone 2. Godzilla is approaching
has reached Zone 4. Switch to the video feed to collect data on Godzilla. The generator is losing power. Fifth squad, begin your assault. Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. Godzilla has reached Zone 5. It's not Godzilla. ETA in 60 seconds. Godzilla has destroyed all generators. The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
Sometimes they can't help biting the hand that feeds them.
We have completed the evacuation of the area likely to be affected. Godzilla is on the move. He's taken the exact route we predicted.
Godzilla thinks of us as fellow Earthlings. I know he means us no harm.
The data collection squad is requesting orders. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Godzilla has reached Zone 2. Fourth squad, begin your assault. Godzilla has reached Zone 4. The generator is losing power. The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Switch to the video feed to collect data on Godzilla. Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Secondary target identified.
one generator still operational. The signal. It's not Godzilla. ETA in 30 seconds. Godzilla has reached the data collection point. An unidentified signal. Image coming in now. No! There are more of them? The whole planet is in danger. Seventh Squad, begin your assault.
Engaging as I speak.
All generators in the area are destroyed. All generators have been destroyed, but Godzilla will not leave the area while an enemy remains. The giant kaiju has been weakened.
It's down to the count.
We're calculating where Godzilla will most likely hit the shore. Godzilla is on the move. He's taken the exact route we predicted.
Godzilla?
Godzilla has entered the data collection squad's area. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Godzilla has reached Zone 2. Fourth Squad, begin your assault. zero. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Godzilla has reached Zone 5. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Let's make it rain!
Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power.
We're doomed.
The signal. It's not Godzilla. ETA in 30 seconds. All generators in the area are destroyed. Godzilla survived.
I'm bitterly disappointed we couldn't get through to him.
Where is Godzilla heading?
It was my destiny to rise to this position.
Godzilla approaches. I have to keep my cool.
He will know our country's swift hand of justice.
An unidentified signal. Image coming in now. No! There are more of them? The whole planet is in danger. First squad, begin your assault. Both areas are potential landing points. Godzilla approaches! I have to keep my cool.
I had hoped to avoid raising the disaster level. A fierce contest will cost us dearly.
Godzilla has reached Zone 2. We can switch to the video feed at the data collection point. Godzilla is approaching the generator. First squad, begin your assault. The generator is losing power. The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Sixth squad, begin your assault.
What is he made of?
Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. The data collection squad is requesting orders. Seventh squad, begin your assault.
These things really live here on Earth?
Switch to the video feed to collect data on Godzilla. Godzilla has reached the data collection point. Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Godzilla has reached Zone 5. Second squad, begin your assault. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Godzilla has entered the data collection squad's area. Godzilla has destroyed all generators. The mission is a failure.
Why? Why couldn't I get through to you?
It was my destiny to rise to this position.
We have movement in the area. It's Godzilla. How did we let it reach this far inland?
There are those that criticize me for doing things by the handbook, but they fail to realize why we have one at all.